and welcome to the Red Cannon Room where we discuss all things Arsenal. This is a preview to the upcoming clash tomorrow night. Wolverhampton Wanderers against Arsenal. A huge game in terms of getting a 7 point lead again on Manchester City. Obviously, we dropped points last week to Brentford away, so we'll be surely looking to get back on the winning road and to get 3 points here. Obviously, we'll have played a game extra after this fixture, and obviously due to us playing the cup final when we were supposed to play this fixture, so this game has been brought forward, and we're having to play this game midweek. Yeah, it's a huge clash, and then it'd be really important to secure the 3 extra points and gain that lead again on Man City, because that pretty much means that they will be playing next and they will always be playing catch up then, and it's important to get the points on the board. So yeah, a huge game and a must win tomorrow night. Obviously, Arsenal's away form this season, obviously out of the 13 games that we've played away from home, compared to at home, we've won 7 out of the 13 that we've played away, drawn 4 of those and lost 2. Obviously, our home form has been pretty strong this season, and with only 1 loss, and that loss coming at the hands of Manchester United, the 3-2 loss. However, our away form does need to slightly improve, and we need to start turning those away draws into victories. And if we have any aspirations of winning the Premier League, we really need to improve that. And when you're up against a juggernaut that is Manchester City, who've been there and done it in many seasons in a row, these small margins really matter. Turning those draws into wins if you really want to win the title and take the title off Man City. And really, in my opinion, we want to be building and getting the biggest gap we can before we play that fixture at the Etihad in April. I think that's key. The bigger gap that we have, the least pressure that we'll have going into that game. Obviously, we want to beat Manchester City, and everyone wants to beat them and go to the Etihad and win. But it'll just take that little bit of pressure off us, and we'll be able to play hopefully with a bit more freedom if we build a bigger gap during that space of time. So in terms of Wolves, yeah, they're sitting bottom on 9 points, and they're 18 points off being safe. So yeah, they're not having a great season at all, and it's pretty obvious that Wolves will be getting relegated this season. Unfortunately, they don't have much to play for. However, they will still have fight, and they will still have that passion, and will really want to show their fans that they're not going to go down without a little bit of fight. And they have nothing to lose when they play us. We have everything to lose. We're going for the title. They have nothing to lose now. So I think when you're facing a team that has nothing to lose, I think that's when a team can be quite dangerous, and they shouldn't be taken lightly. Obviously, in terms of the last couple of games, Wolves did manage to earn a point in a 0-0 draw at Nottingham Forest in the last Premier League game. So yeah, it's a positive result for them. And then they managed to get a win in their 4th round FA Cup fixture against Grimsby over the weekend. So another positive result for them, and they're still in the FA Cup. They booked their place in the 5th round. So you can really say that they're having a little bit of a mini run, which is good for their confidence. And I'm sure they'll be coming into this game, and they're not going to really have any fear. Obviously, the reverse game that we played at the Emirates, we managed to just squeeze through, and with a couple of own goals, and I think, yeah, I'm sure they'll be looking at that and thinking, if we have a go, we might be able to frustrate Arsenal and maybe get something out of the game. So yeah, it's as I said, it's a must-win game for us in terms of our title race. And if we win this game, we go 7 points clear, and it will just give us a bit of breathing room until Man City play again. And obviously they play before us on the weekend. They'll face Newcastle at home. Newcastle are struggling a bit. They've had a few injuries with Guimaraes now sidelined for quite a long time. So yeah, if we win this game and go 7 points clear, that will just put a bit of pressure on their game, and they'll have to go out there and win their game. Otherwise, they'll be behind again. So um, yeah, it would be key to put that pressure on them before we play on Sunday again in the North London derby. Um, so yeah, the 3 points against Wolves, as I said, is critical, and we really need it. In terms of our squad for this game and players' fitness, there are a few player doubts for this game. Obviously, Martin Odegaard, he picked up a knock in our 1-1 draw against Brentford, so he's a doubt for this game. Although his knock doesn't look too serious, but I'm pretty sure that he won't be risked for this game and he's unlikely to feature. Obviously, Riccardo Calafiori picked up a sort of injury in warm up in the game against Wigan on Sunday, and so he's going to face a late fitness test. Although Arteta did say today that he may be able to make the squad, but yeah, it's a little bit touch and go. He might make the squad or he might miss this game. So also Ben White today has been um, mentioned that Ben White's injury when he went down against Wigan it doesn't seem to be too serious, and he should be fine. So he might be in contention and should be in contention for the game and should feature in the squad at least for against Wolves tomorrow. Um, Also, we're missing Havertz for at least 4 games with a muscular problem, or maybe even longer. So he's going to be out for this game, and obviously Marina's a long-term injury, and I think his season was probably over with the surgery that he's had, which is a blow. On a positive note, Arteta's come out and also said that Max Dowman is also really close to return, and he could maybe in time feature or be in the squad for the North London derby on Sunday. So that's a good positive as well, because he's been an exciting prospect for us. Um, so that's great news. So let's get into the predicted 11 for this game. So in goal, very simple decision for me. David Raya starts between the sticks. Obviously, he had a rest during the game at Wigan. Obviously, Kepa starting in that game, and he also did make some really crucial saves against Brentford in our previous league game. So yeah, he slots straight back in. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, it's pretty simple there. At right back, I'm going to go with Jurien Timber. Obviously, he looked pretty tired in the game against Brentford, so he'll come back fresh, hopefully, because he had a rest against Wigan, so hopefully he'll be coming back a bit fresh. Centre back partnership, I'm going to go with Saliba and Gabriel as the two centre backs. Saliba played for about an hour on Sunday against Wigan. However, Gabriel was fully rested for that game, so he should be fresh and they should be pretty ready and raring to go for this game. So yeah, them two in centre back. At left back, I'm going to go with Piero Hincapié. Obviously, with Riccardo Calafiori being a doubt, I don't think Arteta will risk him in this game. So I think, yeah, Hincapié starts at left back, and he's been pretty solid for us pretty much all season when called upon. So yeah, Hincapié at left back. Now for the midfield, it's an easy choice. Double pivot of Martin Zubimendi and Declan Rice. Obviously, both have been unbelievable players for us this season, and they need to carry this form into this game as well. Um, so yeah, pretty easy decision there. In the attacking number 10 position, I'm gonna go something a bit different. I'm gonna go Bukayo Saka in the number 10. Obviously, it's been mentioned by Arteta that he'd like to try this out, and since Odegaard will be likely out for this game, it will be good to see Saka being tried in that position, because I think he could make a difference there and bring a bit of unpredictability as well. So yeah, Saka in the number 10. Also a little bit of news on Saka. News out today that Saka has committed his future to Arsenal and has signed a 5-year contract with this, which is great news. So yeah, we're a club now that we want to keep our best players. We're not a selling club anymore. We don't have to sell our best players. So yeah, fantastic news there. On the right wing, I'm going to go with Noni Madueke. Played really well on Sunday against Wigan. Scored a really good goal and came off on the hour mark. So I'd start him again in this game, as he'll be confident to carry the form into this game. So yeah, Madueke on the right. On the left wing, I'm going to go with Leandro Trossard. So he played about half an hour on Sunday, so he should be pretty fresh and ready to start this game. He's been a clutch player for us for quite a long time now, but his performances in the last sort of few games have been quiet, I have to say. So really need a big game from him, and I think this could be a game where he can really ignite some of that form again. And we really need that at a time, a crunch time of the season, where we need our big players to all step up now in every game up until May. And finally, up front, I'm going with the big man, Victor Gyökeres. He's our main man up front, and obviously he scored a good brace against Sunderland in our previous home game in the Premier League. So I think this is a great game for him to show what he can do again and just increase his confidence by scoring more goals. So yeah, Victor Gyökeres up front. So yeah, guys, that's my predicted 11. Yeah, I really hope we can get the job done because we really need the win tomorrow. Um, so yeah, huge game, and yeah, we really need to get the 3 points. So yeah, so let me know, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the 11, and see and if you agree or not. Hopefully we can get the job done tomorrow night. Let me know in the comments again if you agree with my thoughts and the lineup. And as always, if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button. It always really helps, and smash a like on this video too. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Come on, you Gunners. Peace.